A lot of people play Overwatch. People go flipping mental over this game when Blizzard adds so much as a new character to it. So imagine how those same people might react when Blizzard reveals quietly that it might be working on another game.
Is there no Overwatch pun we can throw in this? You're the wrong guy to be asking.
Is there an Overwatch pun? I don't know.
I don't want one. The internet has been buzzing this week over a potential new Overwatch game. Blizzard Entertainment, who are in charge of all things Overwatch, published a job listing on their official website on Tuesday morning, detailing the need for a generalist artist intern. The position, located in Irvine, California, calls for an applicant who has knowledge and understanding of the Overwatch universe. The internship position will be as part of a team behind an unannounced project, with Blizzard wanting the intern to help create a wide range of assets to help bring the game to life. Some of the role specifics Blizzard are looking for include use concept art and paintovers as inspiration to create epic game assets that make our world come alive. Use next-gen materials, tools and pipelines to forge assets for use in the game engine. Iterate on game assets with production artists via prototyping and group critiques. Now, this all sounds very interesting, and if you're an avid Overwatch player, you're probably salivating at the mere thought of all this.
However, a lot of speculation online is that the project will be a mobile game. In fact, a lot of speculation points to it being some kind of trading card style combat game. This will obviously be vastly different to the current Overwatch formula and a bit of a swerve for the franchise, but one that makes total sense when you consider the success of Blizzard's Hearthstone. Overwatch is clearly a highly popular game, and maybe the potential for a spin-off or a new take on the original was an inevitability. NeoGaf has been going wild with speculation over this project, with user Niralak originally bringing it to the forum's attention. GAF users all seem to agree that a mobile game is the likeliest thing. Other users jumped on the fact that Blizzard referred to it as a project to mean that they are going to create a mobile game instead.
Some users even started spitballing some potential names the developers could use. Overwatch Crush, Clash of Heroes, and Overwatch Royale were all suggested.
Oh, very droll.
Whether or not there is any truth behind the project being a mobile game remains to be seen, but it is pretty much the #1 theory for where Blizzard might be taking the IP.
There really are no specifics on this other than what we can glean from the ad kind of description for this internship. A mobile game is probably a good theory, but it could be anything really. I mean, they've specified like in-game assets, so some kind of game is likely, so it's not going to be like another animated short, for example, or something like that. It could be like a card trading game, which is great.
Yeah, another card game, yay! And everyone who anticipating Valve's new announcement of the game, who were disappointed at the sound of a Dota 2 trading card game and booed them at the, where was it, like a Dota convention or something like that? Yeah, they're trying to avoid that, I guess. There's no official announcement, it's just this job listing, so, you know.
It's all speculation.
Yeah, they don't want to be raising any hype and hysteria, that's for sure, because what can go wrong? They can get booed and all sorts of shit.
It's also a possibility there could be some kind of DLC or some kind of expansion or attachment to the actual existing Overwatch game. That wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility. The game has been out for a while now, so it's about, you know, maybe it's about this kind of time that they'd look to start creating that sort of stuff, especially looking at the way that Blizzard has operated in the past. They do let things breathe, and they add, you know, like with Overwatch, they've been adding lots of maps and characters and whatnot, but an actual chunky, meaty bit of expansion, that might be a possibility as well.
Talking of chunky, meaty expansions, Mike, maybe it's just Tracer's arse needs a facelift, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now, the idea of an Overwatch-esque game having a mobile spin-off is nothing new, of course. 2K's Battleborn, which got trampled to death by Overwatch because of the perceived similarities, that had its own mobile version called Battleborn Tap, which I know you all remember. Battleborn never achieved the same level of success as Overwatch, probably due to Overwatch having a much larger advertisement presence, and maybe it just wasn't that good of a game anyway. Blizzard are yet to comment on the nature of the internship beyond what they've already posted, and for anyone thinking that maybe it's time Blizzard focused on something new instead of just sticking with Overwatch, the company does have a tendency to do that. I mean, just look at World of Warcraft. That particular IP has seen no fewer than 7 expansions on the original World of Warcraft since 2004. So, I mean, the fact that they're working on a game is really no surprise. The fact that it's specifically an Overwatch title will be very exciting to Overwatch players, I'm sure. If it is a mobile game, then I don't know, maybe there's something to that. It's not necessarily just because it's a mobile game, it doesn't mean it's going to be a card game. It could be anything, really. Yeah. Overwatch has got this fandom around the universe as well. Like, people love drawing the characters and cosplaying and all that sort of stuff. A mobile game would just be, you know, another avenue for them to explore that kind of thing on the road as well. So
I mean, they obviously don't hate money. Who does? Yeah. So, I mean, an Overwatch mobile game, it makes sense. People will eat that shit up. Like, yeah. Absolutely, they would lap it up. Who doesn't like tapping on their phones all day? short of a new makeover for Tracer's backside. Let us know what you would like Blizzard to be working on down in the comments below. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here, there's another video for you to watch on the screen there. Support us on Patreon if you are awesome, and we'll see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now.